Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ballin, and I'm back at it again with another Madden 22 video for you. And today I've got a playoff game. We see this abysmal record. I had a rough start in the beginning of the season. I just got a forced loss from last week because I just wasn't around to play my game, and I knew I was going to make it into the playoffs anyway. So I just let it slip. But we're here now, playing against the Rams. We're 8-9 because my division is garbage. So like there was no taking me out of the playoffs, even with this record. So hey, I'll take it, right? So okay, cool. Weekly strategy. Here's everyone. Whoa, hold up, hold up. With 50 points, we can upgrade something. There we go. There we go. That just got us a ton of points that we're gonna get on this weekly training right here. So that was worth it. Let's see who's gonna get the extra XP. Let's just let's just upgrade the D tackle. Why not? Is that even who's starting? That's the thing. It should be. All right. Now, we probably got tons of upgrades we can do. Juwan Johnson. Let's do blocking. Because you're just way too bad at that. Jared Monroe. Slot. This dude does not get the ball very much. Tebow. Field general. That's all we're upgrading. Like, this dude has 97 throwing power. I honestly couldn't ask for much else. Right here. Mm, I'm just going to do agile. All right, that's enough for the upgrades. Now, let me go ahead and show you what my team is looking like now that we are in the playoffs and what his team is looking like. So we got Tebow, Najee Harris, Tyreek Hill, John Mechie III, Jared Monroe, Juwan Johnson, Duke Warwick, that guy, this guy, Jamin Davis, Devin Bush, and Divine Diablo, Dante Jackson, and Kyer Elam, and then the rookie Joey Coates, like stacked on defense. I swear to you, Ashari Croswell is who we should be upgrading some more. What? Why is he there twice? Oh, and then sub linebacker, Jamin Davis, slot cornerback, Joey Coates. Is things are looking dope on this team, man. So yeah, and then he is the Rams. So he has Zach Wilson, J.K. Dobbins, 99. Bruh, he has 2 99s on his team. Thing about this league is that there are a lot of stacked teams. His offense is stacked. The DB area, not so much. Especially against my receivers, I think he'll have some trouble. So, all right, that's it. Let's go ahead and get into the game.
Rams and the London Black Knights. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it often, and they want to carve some holes out there for him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
Here's a give to Dobbins. There he goes again. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, L.A. J.K. Dobbins, 53 yards.
And the Rams will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, Tremont Smith. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 76 yards.
And the Black Knights are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A give. Dobbins trying the right side. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 98 yards rushing for him already. A terrific first quarter here to begin the playoffs.
Ready. 66. Bullet hard. Check 24.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Wilson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Jamin Davis coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They go play action with Wilson. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for L.A. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. He juked him. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off. Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
52's the mark, boys. 52.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Got a man, it's Brown. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They go play action here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
He's got one touchdown pass already in this quarter, obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
First carry for Najee Harris.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
So great throw right there. And what a regular season this rookie had, piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title, and they get the home date here in round 1 of the playoffs. But Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now a little bit, you're telling that young man you don't have quite as much confidence in him as you've professed. So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here. As so many defensive coaches have told you and me, all gas, no brakes. Let it rip. Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number 1 job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
And going deep for Hill. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Black Knights are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The return man, Ty Johnson.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, L.A. Curtis Samuel, 74 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Now back to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Melvin Gordon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Black Knights are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now here's Johnson. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Wilson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab.
And the Black Knights continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here comes Johnson on the return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As they'll take over with just under a minute left to play until the break. Taking a shot for Samuel. It got his man complete. Touchdown, L.A. Curtis Samuel, 79 yards. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a two-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Throw left side complete. That's Harris. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown. That's caught. Tyreek Hill saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game.
And the Black Knights are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. 14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on first down. Looking to throw. And going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
He's going deep for Brown. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 27.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup.
As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Coach, as they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here's Harris. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. They'll try and sneak it here. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Play action. Now Wilson. And they work this out past the 25.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Wilson. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
Well, it reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Najee Harris
28 yards.
And the Black Knights are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And that one almost intercepted. But it's incomplete. He had space in front of him if he had held on. But instead it's 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
99 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the 2nd round.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. They're going to look to throw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
On 1st down, Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
They'll run again with Harris. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
They're not ready for this. They still...
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's going deep for Brown. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And he's brought down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Najee Harris,
his 2nd touchdown of the night.
and the Black Knights are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead will swell by 1 more.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Eluding the pressure right, and he wisely will throw that one away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
3 down. Watch that. Kill.
Here's Wilson. Taking a shot for Samuel.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. 2nd and 10.
You don't want none. Say. Check 15. 61. Matchbox.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
124 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Wilson.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Steps away to his left.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Throwing again here, Wilson. He's going to air one out, and that'll be incomplete. They took their shot, but the coverage up to the task, and it forces a fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
52's the mic.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it go again, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Buda Baker with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
45's the mic. Watch the run.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night, everybody.
All right, we got ourselves another playoff win and a really good one too. Tebow went out there and balled out, man. Tebow Hill probably had his best game ever. Najee Harris did his thing as usual. It was a great game. John Mechie was kind of quiet that game, but it's all right. The team balled out. We got ourselves a dub, and that's the thing that matters the most. That dude just got +2 speed. Wow. I ain't never seen that before. All right, cool. So we got ourselves a dub and a strong dub, and it looks like everyone's already played their playoff game. So cool. Here's the playoff bracket. Does it show us the scores on here? It does. So I'm going to play the Bucks, it looks like. Okay. I feel pretty confident with my team. Like I think it's damn near impossible to stop Tyreek Hill on that post or that crosser. I think it's just like that's too hard of a task for anybody, you know? And we're making things happen. So still balling out, but we still got a few games to win if we want to get ourselves another Super Bowl win. So we got to stay locked in. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Like the video. Comment below if there's anything else you'd like to see on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.